I am feeling the stress. A lot of stress. That's not my dog. And there's another one up in my backyard that isn't my dog either. They just kind of showed up down the road just a little ways one day, and I don't know if they were dropped off, if they live in a farm around here. They are not leash trained. They have no manners whatsoever. They will jump on you and do all kinds of stuff. But she is out with me because she jumps the fence. I put them in the backyard because they just appeared. I thought maybe they got out or they were left behind, but I was hoping maybe they got out and we could find their owners. So yesterday I took them to the vet to see if they were microchipped, and they're not. I didn't expect them to be, but you know, if they're out here on a farm, a lot of them are not microchipped. Only dogs that are that you get from maybe an animal shelter or an expensive breed dog, those are the ones that usually get microchipped. But they didn't have a collar on them, and like I said, they're not leash trained, so they're very difficult. But at the same time, she hasn't shown any interest in the goats or the chickens so far. They've only been here a couple of days. She, you know, on her own free will, because she can go wherever she wants. But I don't know what to do. I am very stressed out about it. I have 6 dogs already. 6 dogs and 4 cats. Remember, that 4th cat was a stray. So I have Tucker out here. Dandy, I don't know if you can see her out there rolling in the grass. I got her out here with Tucker today. Tucker has been chasing goats and he's been chasing turkeys, and so that is why there are no turkeys in there right now. Here's most of the turkeys. There's 3 of them right there, but Tom is right there. Well, that's Blizzard, but he's the Tom. Uh-oh, she's checking things out. After a few days of them being out, I finally caught him and put him back in this morning. I guess I'll have to wait till the morning time when it's dark to try to catch the hens. I don't like how she's kind of smelling around. Uh-oh, about to find out what she's like around birds. Let's do this with me here. Come on. No. You leave them alone. Good girl. Good girl. No. Hey. Hey. No. Hey, come here. You want a treat? That's a good girl. That's a good girl. So she was in the backyard with the other dogs, and at some point she realized she could jump the fence, and she won't stay back there. I've been home. It's been a 3-day weekend, so I've been home with her. And this is the first time she's been out here with the birds and with the goats. Hey. No. You leave them alone. You leave them alone. She's very young. The vet thinks she's 10 months to a year old. Same with the other dog. They're about the same size, but I actually think that other dog is a little bit younger, maybe. I don't know. Hey. Nope. Come here. Good girl. Hey, no. Come here. Good girl. That's a good girl. I don't know, but I can't have 2 more dogs. We need to find their owners or find them a home or something. Because right now she's just running around doing what she wants, hanging out though. She looks like she's hurting them. See if I can get them to go back around. Hey, get away from me. Wish I could get these other hens and put them in that big cage till at least till winter's over. So we actually got a buck out here for these 2 girls that are related to the other 2 bucks I have. This is River's baby. If you weren't following me when River had him, I'll put an iCard in the corner of the screen and you can go watch that video. She had a hard labor. She rejected him. I had to make him a bottle baby. And then I gave him to a friend. And now he's back temporarily to breed these two because they're not related. And he's a lot smaller than River. He's so cute. His name is Niles. She named her goats. Those two don't have a name. This one doesn't have a name. Rocky, Rain, and I don't know what your name is. Are you looking for another treat? You being good? You leave those birds alone. She's hurting them. Hey, dog. Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Good girl. Yeah. Okay. You leave the birds alone, okay? Let's go. It got really cold last night, and I wasn't expecting it to get this cold. I don't know what the temperature was, but there was frost everywhere this morning when we got up. So I am not going to let that happen again without being prepared. We're going to go ahead and put straw out for all of the animals. They had some here a while back. I'm sure they've scattered it around, and it's time to put some more straw out. When I saw the cows coming up from out in the field, I put the dog back on the other side of the fence, but somehow she got back over and they tried to kill her. All right, I ran the cows off, as you can see. So I set the straw down right here, opened the fence, and the cows, while I had my back to them, came up and tried to charge at the dog. And so I had no problems getting her in there with the goats. She was very much trying to get away from the cows. But I don't know if she'll stay in there with them, but she's not bothering the goats. They have come up and checked her out. Would y'all go? Go, go. Come on. Everybody out. Visitation's over. Go on. It's over. See? I turn my back and they sneak around trying to get back at her. I did not film it, but I want to point out that I did get some straw in there. This is the old straw out here. I did get straw in there that I'm going to have to clean this out right here, but I got a little distracted. She wants out, so I'm gonna let her out. She didn't belong there. Come on. Got goat picking on you too? Is that goat picking on you too? Come on. Man, they are so mean. I'm just gonna leave her here for right now because the cows are not gonna go away anytime soon. I'm trying to clean out these pens, these shelters. I still have to do the doe's pen over here. So I'm just gonna leave that dog there for right now, at least until I get this done. She is not my dog, but I have been feeding her the last couple of days. I did go see if she was microchipped, and because she was out here, I went ahead and got her rabies vaccination. And that's the only vaccinations I got. She's, like I said, not my dog, but I wanted to make sure that both dogs, that they didn't have a microchip, because if they did, we would certainly return them to their owners. But also, I didn't want them running around out here with the potential of contracting rabies and spreading it to the other animals or killing the animals. Tucker and Dandy just got into a fight. They've never fought before. Tucker is not acting himself. He's been attacking the goats. That's why he's not been out here. He's been attacking the turkeys, I think. I think he's probably the one that got a hold of that one hen, and that's why the turkeys aren't staying in here anymore. And I don't know what to do about it. Besides get Dandy out of here. Come on, Dandy. No, get back, Tucker. Get back. Dandy, come here. Come here. It's a good girl. Okay, she's wet. I don't see any blood. I see lots of hair. I don't see where she's been hurt. Okay, when I got Dandy inside, I did see a place on her back leg that was open, an open wound. It wasn't deep at all, but I will, when I get done here, I'll go in and kind of clean it up and put some triple antibiotic ointment on it, and it'll be fine. It's not bad at all. It is hot. My face is all red, partly because I'm hot, I'm tired. I have a few layers of clothing on. It was pretty chilly this morning. I've been out all day. Part of it is going to be, well, I ran from over here back around there to go into the house to get the controller for what's his name's collar, because I mean, I didn't think I could get there fast enough to break it up. But by the time I reached the controller, they quit fighting, and I came out and got Dandy. So part of the face thing is from running, but it's been out. I've been out here in the sun all day, and I'm not used to that because we're in the winter months. You know, these past few weeks have been pretty stressful. Other than, you know, obviously Greg moving out. Tucker, his behavior towards the goats and towards the turkeys. The turkeys are just scattered all the time, and I can't catch them. I caught the tom and put it back in the big coop again. I'll wait till nighttime to get the hens, and that may be one night at a time, because once you start going after them, they kind of get smart. They kind of know what you're up to, and so that may take a few days. And then I have these two dogs that come up. That white dog, I'm looking at her right now. She's in the front yard just looking around. She won't stay in the yard, and she won't leave the yard at the same time. When I took Dandy in a while ago, after they got into the fight, she followed me in like she owned the place. So she might. I really need to find the owners and or find them a home, one of the two. If they're here long enough to find them a home or find the owners, they can both get out. They're the brown dog's in the backyard right now, but that he could get out of that yard. He just hadn't done it yet. Anyway, they're about the same size. They have the same kind of shape and everything, just different colors. He's like a chocolate color, and she's the black and white. They look, I mean, they're real young. They would make a good probably farm dog somewhere, not somewhere that already has 6 dogs and can't control the dogs she has. You know, another thing that happened is the other day, no, it was yesterday, Caleb jumped the fence. There was a trailer that he could not resist drive by, and he jumped the fence and went after that trailer, and I ran to the front door and called for him, and he turned right around and came right back. But still, it's just like one thing right after another. Even if there was more people here to help, it would still be a stressful situation. A lot is just going on right now. This morning I came outside, and there was one of the chickens inside the cattle water. She was cold and wet, and that reminds me I need to go check on her to see if she's all right. I picked her up and took her inside and put her in one of the cat carriers inside the house, hoping that she would warm up and be okay, because it was really cold this morning. I don't know how long she was in it. I do know she couldn't get out. I just walked up and picked her up and got her out, and she was soaking wet. So I will check on her and bring her back outside here in a little bit. Also, during the week last week, I lost 2 of the meat birds. Not a big thing in itself, but just to add that on top of everything else going on, I didn't like that. I mean, who wants to get up and carry dead birds out and dispose of them? And then you wonder why they died. But it's been cold. They're the meat birds. They don't live long. They're not bred to live long. So nobody else has died that I can think of. The other day I came home, and Rain was trapped in the fence. She had found a hole in the fence and gotten her head stuck. I have no idea how long she had been there. Hopefully she wasn't that way all day, but I was able to get her out, round the turkeys back up, bring them back up this way. I had to stop the video because a horse and buggy was going by. One of the Amish people were going by, and that dog is out there, and she didn't go after him, so that's good. But you can tell that she was not sure about the chickens and wasn't sure about the goats, so she's not been around them. The cows went after her, freaked her out. Kind of freaked me out too. I thought I was gonna watch her die right there. I did chase them, and thankfully they ran from me. They didn't have to, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and go around here and show you guys the fence, what I'm talking about, and this other dog. I mean, there's no way this fence is holding him in. He could get out if he thought about it. Here he is. And here is the fence. Hi, buddy. And so this right here, this is where he could get out if he wanted to. They're just up there, keeps my dogs in, but he definitely could get out if he wanted to. And see, they're about the same size. Brown one's a boy, white one's a girl. I don't know how long they're gonna be around. Okay, I did mention a minute ago, I did take them to the vet. And the reason I took them to the vet is to see if maybe they had a microchip in them. I didn't expect them to because, you know, even if they were farm dogs out here somewhere, you don't generally get your dogs microchipped. But I tried. I just took them to the closest vet. I just took them to the closest vet here. They didn't have them. And so while we were there, I did go ahead and get their rabies vaccination. I didn't get any other vaccinations. I didn't get any testing done, just the rabies, because they're out here running around. And I don't know that if they have been vaccinated for rabies or not. Hey. Right. Okay. Anyway, that is something that I didn't want to go wrong, is one of these dogs to get rabies. And they were just, I mean, right down the road from me, out in the road. I'd seen them, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday morning on the side of the road, laying next to each other. I don't recognize these dogs. I usually recognize the dogs around here, but I didn't recognize these two. I didn't think too much about it. I was hoping that somebody didn't drop them off because they do that a lot out here. My fear was them coming down here and killing my birds and my goats or something. And so the next morning when I was headed to work, they were still out there. They were still at in the road. This time they were standing in the road, but anyway, they were still out. It's just a bunch of craziness going on. I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep. There's not enough hours in the day, and I'm just ready for things to settle down a little bit. But I got a feeling that with the colder weather coming in, that it's not going to slow down for a bit. I will feel better when these dogs are somewhere other than here.